For a long time, the winning business mindset was simple: grow faster than your competitors, hire more people, launch more products, and expand into as many markets as possible. Bigger was almost always considered better. But if you look at how many of today's strongest companies are operating, you'll notice that mindset is changing. Business leaders are thinking differently about growth, technology, customers, and long-term success. Instead of chasing every opportunity, they're becoming more focused, more disciplined, and more adaptable. It's a shift that's happening across industries, and it's quietly becoming the new business mindset taking over. One of the biggest changes is how companies define success. In the past, success was often measured by how quickly a business expanded: more revenue, more employees, more locations, more market share. Those numbers still matter, but they no longer tell the whole story. Today, executives are paying just as much attention to profitability, operational efficiency, customer loyalty, and long-term resilience. A company growing steadily while maintaining strong financial health is increasingly viewed as stronger than one growing rapidly while struggling to generate consistent profits. That change is influencing decisions throughout corporate America. Another important part of this new mindset is focusing on productivity instead of simply increasing headcount. Businesses are asking whether technology can help existing teams accomplish more before hiring additional employees. Artificial intelligence has become one of the biggest drivers of this shift. Customer service teams use AI to answer common questions more efficiently. Finance departments automate reports and forecasting. Marketing teams analyze customer behavior in greater detail. Operations managers improve planning through predictive analytics. Rather than replacing people, successful companies are using technology to eliminate repetitive work so employees can spend more time solving problems, building relationships, and creating value. Adaptability has also become a defining characteristic. Markets change quickly, consumer expectations evolve, technology advances almost continuously. Companies have realized that rigid long-term plans can become outdated much faster than they once did. Instead of assuming today's strategy will work tomorrow, they're building organizations capable of adjusting whenever conditions change. They test new ideas, gather customer feedback, measure results, and improve continuously. This willingness to adapt is becoming one of the strongest competitive advantages available. Another major shift involves customer relationships. For years, many businesses invested heavily in attracting new customers while giving less attention to the ones they already had. Today's leading companies understand that loyal customers create tremendous long-term value. They purchase more frequently, recommend businesses to others, provide valuable feedback, and generate more predictable revenue. That's why organizations are investing in better customer experiences, faster support, and stronger relationships instead of focusing only on acquiring new buyers. Operational simplicity is another important part of the new business mindset. As businesses expand, complexity naturally increases. More products, more meetings, more software, more approval processes. Eventually, all of those additions begin slowing progress. Many successful companies are deliberately simplifying their operations. They're reducing unnecessary meetings, streamlining workflows, eliminating duplicate work, and focusing resources on their most valuable activities. Simpler organizations often move faster and make better decisions. Financial discipline has become another priority. Businesses are becoming far more selective about where they invest. Instead of pursuing every promising opportunity, they're directing resources toward projects that strengthen long-term competitiveness. Technology, cybersecurity, employee development, customer experience, operational improvements. These investments may not produce immediate results, but they create stronger businesses over time. This long-term perspective is replacing the mindset of chasing quick wins. The workforce is evolving alongside these changes. Businesses increasingly recognize that learning cannot stop after employees are hired. Technology changes too quickly. New skills become essential every year. Organizations are investing in continuous education, leadership development, digital literacy, and AI training. Companies that help employees grow are creating teams capable of adapting to whatever comes next. Innovation itself is changing. Instead of trying to create one revolutionary product every few years, businesses are focusing on continuous improvement. They're making small changes consistently, improving customer experiences, refining products, optimizing operations. These steady improvements often produce stronger long-term results than occasional dramatic breakthroughs. Leadership expectations have evolved too. Modern executives are expected to understand technology, financial management, customer behavior, cybersecurity, workforce development, and economic uncertainty simultaneously. Strong leaders don't simply manage existing systems, they create organizations capable of learning continuously. They encourage experimentation, support collaboration, and remain willing to change direction when evidence suggests a better path. Another important element of this mindset is resilience. Businesses understand that unexpected disruptions are part of modern markets. Instead of preparing only for ideal conditions, they're strengthening supply chains, improving financial flexibility, and creating contingency plans. Companies that recover quickly from challenges often gain advantages over competitors that spend too much time reacting. Data has become another essential tool. Modern organizations collect enormous amounts of information every day: sales trends, customer preferences, website activity, financial performance, operational efficiency. Businesses that know how to transform this information into practical decisions gain valuable insights that improve planning and execution. Instead of relying only on intuition, they combine experience with evidence. Perhaps the biggest difference between the old mindset and the new one is how companies think about change. The old mindset often viewed change as something to manage occasionally. The new mindset assumes change is permanent. Markets will continue evolving. Technology will continue advancing. Customer expectations will continue rising. Instead of hoping stability returns, businesses are building organizations capable of improving continuously. Looking ahead, this mindset is likely to become even more important. Artificial intelligence will continue reshaping industries. Automation will improve productivity. Competition will remain global. Digital transformation will continue accelerating. The businesses that succeed won't necessarily be those with the biggest budgets or the fastest growth. They'll be the ones that remain disciplined, adaptable, customer-focused, and committed to continuous improvement. The new business mindset taking over isn't based on one technology or one management philosophy. It's a different way of thinking about success. It values long-term strength over short-term momentum, productivity over unnecessary expansion, learning over complacency, flexibility over rigid planning, and sustainable value over temporary gains. Companies embracing this mindset aren't simply responding to today's business environment. They're preparing themselves for the challenges and opportunities of the next decade. And as more organizations adopt this approach, it's becoming clear that this isn't just another business trend. It's the foundation of how successful companies are likely to operate for years to come.